but that would put the TB in a more of a support position. They will go for a carry, but it will be the Doom at the end of the day. Which isn't, I think about.
Yeah.
And overall, I found it extremely entertaining content, as I find it entertaining as well that the Shaman's about to die here. Good attempt with the shackles, but the foul play is just not going to save you. First blood will be going to Zero Tenacity.
Difference, and so has Darkseer, but the difference between the two heroes is that Mars cannot really farm jungle as efficiently as Darkseer can. So.
Power rune argument on the mid lane. It's a shield rune on the top of the river. SC will manage to save Mirage with the glimpse back, but Yamich, I don't know, Nefrit, I need to pick up the shield rune, as Yamich does manage to cut off the tree. Good stun onto the monkey. Metamorphosis activated. They want to fight back here, and they will try. SC joining in. The kinetic field holds them together. The vacuum was thrown in as well into the middle of this fight, as that damage will be enough. One last aphotic shield attempt coming out from Hakoda, as 3 of them die. Z10 commit large into the mid lane, and will
a lot of gold lost.
Even bigger delay on that Radiance as well. But let's see, Mirage looking to catch the Monkey King. Will still look to chase. Glimpse back all the way inside the Firefly. Lasso him up. Tame that monkey. As Mirage, this is looking soul crushing for Yellow Submarine. But the Battle Fury, it is done, and it is already being built into a BKB. As let's see, Yellow Submarine, they are done with the aggression. They throw out the arena, but is it enough? The Static Storm doing a lot of work from SC, as Nande will get the confidence to push in. They burn down the Shaman. There's the foul play, but it does nothing. Once again, Conjure Image protects against the Spear of Mars, as Mirage will just pull the God of War in front of Hakoda's feet. Like, is this what you wanted? Is this what you call entertainment? As Hakoda will also die. Double kill for the Batrider.
Batrider starting to hit real hard and has a long attack range on top of it.
Hurricane by Batrider, ladies and gents. I would expect the blink first, as traditional, but, well, he just wants range. He wants to keep your distance and burn you alive. Or I'm having Vietnam flashbacks just watching this. Bottega trying to use the Bottle Trance just a little bit longer, but it's not gonna happen. Get wrecked, boy. The fires of hell.
Super nice play overall. Blink Dagger is being picked up by Darkseer now. Do they read this Roche play? And if they do, it might be a disaster for Yellow Submarine.
Conjure Image just walking in casually like, hello. I would like to contact you about your Geico insurance here. As Hakoda breaking all the smokes, looking for the approach. Go jumping from Infernal. Big arena coming out from Zero Tenacity, but it's just not looking like enough damage. Bottega coming in to help out. Will finally activate the Battle Trance, but it's just not enough. They do lose the Darkseer on Z10, but after the position 3 exchange, they'll just wait out the Battle Trance, massacre Bottega, and once again they're going at Hakoda. What is it with this Abaddon? Every time they just turn on him after the carry, as Mirele just cannot join into this at all. He did lay out the Wukong's command, but it's just the end there, as Mirage still joining in. Still wanting to make it hurt, but Z10 back to the Roche pit.
If the game wasn't rough before, it's becoming real rough now. This Doom getting an Aegis is gonna be like, he's already very difficult to kill. Now with the Aegis, they gotta do it twice.
Imagine killing Lucifer himself. It always feels weird, even if it's a position 5.
Yeah.
Strong dispels, but what are they worth when you don't have their life? As Yamich gonna be turned on. Changing of the guard coming out from Mirele. He is trying to escape as fast as possible. Still being inside the Jingle Mastery, but from the other side, we have a nice little approach onto Mirele. And he committed the Sunder onto him, which was a little funny. But overall, I think Hakoda, I think I just talked about this a minute ago, but back to it. Infernal. A legit attempt at the life of the Doom? Are you sure about that? Says Nande as he turns it around. Vacuum onto Infernal. ripped a new hole in the backside of the God of War as Bottega. They're giving him a chance. You can battle trance once, but only once. Yamich with the Sunder keeps the Doom alive for a little more as Yellow Submarine. Like, you can mess about, but you can only mess about for so long. You should have taken it when you had the shot. You should have gone for the head. But Nefrit, BKB activated on the Darkseer. They're looking to make it a turn. Mirage burning everyone. The BKB is activated on the Batrider. Huge vacuum on the 3 as Infernal dies back here. They are moving over onto the Troll. They will get Yamich out of play as Yellow Submarine. They want to show their little bit of moxie before they leave the land of the living. Glimpse back into the static field as Bottega dies for 65. Hakoda says goodbye again as Amarales should be the last one here. Mirele fully disengaging the fight as the Batrider is just cooking everyone alive.
Damage. Such insane damage.
Yeah,
just auto attacking.
So 6,000 behind for Bottega. Let's see. The Troll pick actually will work out for the YS team.
Buying Aghanims into Lincolns, you're basically a 0 damage hero. The only damage item he has is pretty much the battlefield. Gets some from Black Kimbar as well.
Oh, Hakoda. Wake up, Hakoda. As he's gonna buy some time with Burrow time as the TP. Nope. Denied. Vacuum, get the hell out of here. This is just BWC.
Oh yeah?
Or you just closed the stream when they were up 25-6 or something like that.
Yeah, and the 30k, they were like 30k in front and then they ended up losing the game anyway.
And then I came back from the coffee, the plane landed, I picked up my luggage, and then boom, game number 1 won by Spirit. I'm like, what?
It can happen.
I just arrived at the airport. What happened? At the same time, going on to SC, not the wisest decision Yellow Submarine ever made, as their Tenacity up for a little bit of punishment. Onto Mirele, onto Amarales, and of course, the usual suspect, Hakoda, will also have to die. With 4 of them gone, Ultra Kill on Mirage, and it is victory lap down the mid lane.
Buying items to counter Batrider anyway.
Well, it doesn't seem like where's your Lotus on your supports? At least I would love to see one on Amarales, you know? At least I have a minimal bit of protection on Bottega. But even with the Lincolns, Bottega is not going to be engaging. A full set of racks on the bottom lane is gonna be gone. But all I can say is that he's just troll. He's a troll himself.
He doesn't believe in the Batrider, I think.
I don't believe in the Batrider at first, but you convinced me.
Yeah, I think Mirage convinced you.
Mirage definitely convinced me, but speaking of him, there's the caster cursor play. They instantly get jumped, but they will turn it around. Static Storm coming through as Mirage disengages. Nefrit keeping up the contact. You will be a sacrificial lamb over here as Infernal gets sickled from behind by the TB. Nande and Mirage looking to turn this fight around, but Bottega will get it, the double kill. With the Darkseer and the Batrider gone, it's up to Nande and SC. Can they cook up the 2v4 here? Nande gonna get speared. He turns it around, just rips the Mars and the Monkey, a new one. As he will turn around, finish it off against Hakoda, as you should. Well, I don't...
Standing of Troll, that if you can just sustain, you'll do enough damage eventually with further. I mean, not a Troll player.
The stacks definitely work out.
Yeah.
But I do agree with your general sentiment that we need more damage items on the hero. Because I build that way for sure myself. As Mirage, the lasso. Oh, he's basically a true cowboy at heart. Mirage pulling Infernal into the hands of death as Bottega ripped to shreds. 90 seconds without the troll. Has to buy back. There's just no other choice. Infernal coming in as well. Beautiful arena of blood. Morella throwing in the Wukong's command just to cover them. Bottega onto the Doom as much as he can. Will commit the battle trance as well as Mirella will take care of Yamage, but can they get the Doom? That's their main target. There's the Hex. A good catch. They will finally get Nande. A good kill as At the same time, Mirage still cooking people alive, but it's not going to be enough this time. Infernal might die here, though, but you know what? Off that buyback, I salute Yellow. Give a turn. Because right now, we are looking at a situation where Yellow Submarine can certainly contest this Roshan.
Yeah. It's gonna probably come down to this Roshan. They proc the roar and then they fall back a bit. This is a pretty nice bait with Nefrit as the bait.
Yeet! The Fret will just jump out with this good little surge, but here comes the cavalry. Hello, boys, as Infernal with the counter jump will throw out the arena, but BKBs fly out left and right, and Morales disappears just like a magic trick, but the chase, it could be over. Bottega looking so damn low. He just needs one more Infernal. There it is. Good kill onto the troll. 2 minutes without him should be the end, as Mirelle will also die. 4 gone on the side of Yellow Submarine, and this is when they tap out.
Yeah,
it was a decent approach, but no, I think the target choices here at the very last fight were a little bit off, just like in the mid game as well. As they go for the Sven, a hero we've been hyping up throughout this season, but is that overall into position 4 it's not as popular as it should be, especially the Quas version.
Yeah, I think it mostly comes down.
It was a good hold on, good catch. On to Nande they go, and Morales. I think he learned a few tricks from Mirage with the Bat Raider.
Yeah, I think they listened to me. They made the knockback into the call, and that resulted in a kill.
Well,
I should be the one coaching these guys.
Maybe you are the guy coaching these guys. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, they just don't know it yet.
They just don't know it yet. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we have technical issues. IVZ needs to get on the chat with Yellow Submarine. As I see, we'll need to get on a little bit of a break. Back to the fountain goes the Ench.
Hero, so support players don't really play it well. And that's the biggest reason.
As Infernal. Classic axe moves. Trying to steal that Lotus. Will commit to using it more than likely. Yes, he does. The Metamorphosis TB should take the kill. One last call attempt at survival as Nande will get his first counter.
X gets a good start when you play TB. It's not pleasant. X
Yeah,
can
be better.
easily kill TB from 100 to 0 when he gets the Blade Mail and the Blink.
Mirage.
Rotation coming in for Disruptor here.
Oh, good catch. Coming out. Hakoda throwing him back into the flames, into the call. As Nande will die one more time.
Yeah, Nande's getting bullied pretty hard here. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a does super well or does horribly bad. As a top lane, once again, Nande, he's dying later and later, farther and farther distances away from the tier 1 at this point. As Mirage coming in for the counter approach. We'll try and make it, but the what? The mud golems are blocking me. Get them the hell out of my way. SC. Out comes the EMP block, glimpse back onto the Invoker, but as the Cold Snap comes through, Yamich will disrupt the Disruptor. Maybe it's just for memes and laughs. As out comes the call from Infernal. He will cut down the Bambi. The Enchantress will be headless. Oh, you know what's coming. Oh, come here, baby boo. There's Yamich. Gonna be sat on by the Firefly. Tornado EMP return combo coming out from Mirage as they jump onto Infernal. The Cold Snap on the axe. And you will get nothing. Good day, Infernal.
Pretty big overextension.
Storm, he's just a happy camper with the Underlord. Here as up top once again. Nande in trouble. And speaking of the Pit Lord, there's a random Fiend's Gate on the middle of my screen. Along with a Pit of Malice, they will look to turn and punish Nande's killers, but they get punished instead. An easy dunk coming out from Infernal as they will take on Mirage as well. And Morales will be happy to die here as all 3 core.
Yeah, it's cool.
The Fiend's Gates also could make me happy. Infernal in the air. Gonna get EMP'd. Nefritz just here to fun around. Infernal will be dead, but here comes Mirella and Bottega with the counterplay. God Strength was committed by the Sven, but the chase is kind of awkward with the Pit of Malice. They'll need to let it go at the end of the day. There's Hakoda. Are you sure about staying over here? Get Cold Snap Tornado, get out of here, as there is a little bit of counterplay from Birella. The disrupted Leshrac.
Or it becomes like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Then she'll keep generating more and more wisps.
But overall, I do find it funny that even this part oh wait, no, this component of the spell of the Overprotective Wisp is breakable, so... But, I don't know. Building a Conda just for this purpose would be a little bit of overkill from the Leshrac, but it could actually work out for Mirella, not gonna lie. Would be the worst thing I've ever seen as a... Hold on, Mirella. Re-engaging onto the Invoker. This should work this time as Yamich could not help out. Did try with the disruption, but is going to fall victim as well. A Silver Edge is 8,500... around 5,800 on the other hand.
Yeah.
So, a caster, if a team needs breaks, should actually build Conda. I'm not going to lie. As SC. Should actually just call SC. Infernal. Keeping up the pace as Yamich is not going to die to the God Strength Sven. And they will go for the escape. But out comes the Fiend's Gate counter. The Aghanim Scepter is done on Nefrit, as they may build the Venn diagram of pits right now, right in the feet of Roshan, and Nande and Yamich will rip Roshan apart next after Infernal.
Yep, and here we see another weakness of this gun. It's very easy to abuse the timing where he does not have gut strength. So straight into the pit they go.
No, early movements from Yellow Submarine were looking pretty promising, but Z10, they are just looking to continue the beatdown. As the Aegis gets picked up. Yep. They're knocking at your door. Yellow Submarine. It's happening. Bottega. Prepping with the God Strength. The Metamorphosis Illusion already sees him though. Conjure Images. Just ticking down on the Sven. Not really wanting to let him go as Nande will be pulled in deep. Aegis will be broken. But can they keep it up? Where is the Split Earth when you need it? Mirele will join it in. There's no BKB on the TB, mind ya, as Bottega will be Hurricane Pike, but the Sven will come through with the BKB. Nice response coming out from Yellow Submarine. Very defensive gameplay, but it is paying off.
Yeah, being pulled into close to the enemy fountain, not advisable. Even if you haven't. What Nande did here is every support player's worst nightmare. Your carry just stands on the high ground, gets pulled very far in, and you can't save him.
Yamich can really help out as Mirage in trouble, but out comes the Fiend's Gate Pit of Malice. Here comes Nefrit with it. Cut down onto the Disco Goat as he will move over onto the Disruptor. Lightning storms, thunderstorms, everything can be thrown out, but as Hakoda eats a full Sunstrike, Nefrit will just need to keep up the pace as he throws out the Firestorm. One more tick on the damage will be enough for the Disruptor as Bottega looking to pick up the Shrine of Wisdom, but kicks up a little bit of a cold snap instead. Nefrit, Mirage, they continue the engagement as out comes a nice little play with the disruption from Yamich. It was at the cost of his life, but the play was there as another cold snap is just about to be available. There it is, along with the Ice Wall and the Pit of Malice. They will cut down Infernal as well. Ultra kill for Nefrit. They are going to try and engage inside the triangle, but out comes the Fiend's Gate Pit as they will lock on top of them. They are looking to save Mirage, but a great call coming out from Infernal. It will secure the Invoker, but is it enough for more? Nande, saved by the disruption, will be looking to turn. He does have a Sunder onto someone who wants it. They'll throw it out onto Bottega at the end, but it was just a pit. No Sunder still, as Bottega types out the GG. Yellow Submarine. Team wiped at minute 32, but it is just the TB show over here.
I think this last fight is Huskar. You usually need someone that plays it. Darkseer. Which means Slaughter middle against Pango. That makes sense.
Slaughter mid. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
The TB for lane control, but kind of like a death sentence-ish situation, or is it? Hex, Starbreaker, return, but once again, the mana burn on both Infernal and Amoralis is just so damn annoying. Like, where's your spells? Where's your mana? Of course, Infernal already having addressed this with a Soul Ring. They are going to go in for a good play with the Shackle, and of course, at the same time, Infernal just wants to die, finally, and just reset himself.
Morale is hitting.
As once again, catch onto SC. Could get a little more. Oh, the body block! It's so close. The Conjure Image still chasing the Shaman, but Nande, he was too concerned on chasing the support and tipping instead of paying attention to his own health bar. Nice little turnaround coming out on to Yamich, but the Bat Riders are in trouble. SC coming to help in with another Mind Stealer.
Is this an O extension? It might be.
Let's see it. Infernal. Looking like the sticky napalms do be sticky. A huge flame break going out onto the Dawnbreaker. Burn her alive.
As well, but he did ultimately end up being less impactful than expected.
Mirele. Gonna step on the gas tonight. Onto SC he goes, but the knockdown from the cliff is just not gonna happen. He's gonna have to say goodbye to the Chen as the Shackle hold onto the Slardar. Could be a setup here. Nande coming in to help out. Only level 4 on the TB as they will murder Infernal and Amoralis. Hakoda and Mirela need to be on the run. Yamich looking for the turn as 3 are chasing down the Disruptor. Glimpse back, but it's not gonna do much as at least Mirela makes it out of here. Space
Yamich on
created.
the confusion about the names. Yellow Submarine is showing Tenacity at least.
Yeah, we'll give you that. Infernal is cooking, but can you cook enough? As Bottega in the crosshairs, they should be feeling it. They will move onto the Frit instead first as they strike with the Shaman and, of course, the Pangolier. I do like that Amoralis went for chicken fingers here. This is definitely a good answer for their Tenacity's heroes, and they will be joining the play as Mirela and Bottega double tag on Yamich. That's a big hero to kill for them, actually. Gaben hates the Bat Rider. Oh, I see.
Bat Rider has such low win rate in pops that it just skewers it in pro games a lot, and it has good win rate in pro games.
I could also believe that since, like, you know, the pet, the mount of the Bat Rider changes all the time, the algorithm is just confused, because, okay, so now this is an Owl Rider, now this is a Stingray Rider. Although he is riding the Immortal, so he is actually riding a Bat this time. Although it is a Sig Bat, so maybe it's just thinking that since it's a Sig Bat Rider, of course, a beautiful TP from Nande coming through, but it will be stopped by the Glibs back. Huge find coming out from Hakoda. It will be a TB kill, but let's see if Z10 can punish enough. Infernal on the run. A good escape attempt coming out from the Solar Guardian, but the vacuum at the very last second is going to be enough for 2 kills. Z10 with the retaliations of Dragon Ball. That's it. Bring me the beers. Bring me the drinks. Give me my meds. I'm watching Dragon Ball all day, every day. As, on the other hand, Amoralis caught out. Foul play helps out a little, but Mirela keeps up the chase. Infernal rolling into the enemy instead. Nande falling down to half HP as the Static Storm is not perfect lockdown. Glimpse back onto the TB. Can they stun him up? Can they control him? Just need to chain it up a little more as the TB falls onto a C. They go as well. Mirele with the turn as the Frit tries to run away. One last right click from the Medusa would have been enough on him, but it's not going to happen. Out come the Mass Serpent Wards as Mirage looking to escape. Amoralis, that's a dieback on the Shaman. But as the Bat Rider is finally found onto the Stardar, there he goes. The TP got him. No! It's broken! Nullified! The Stardar is dead. 4 are gone as Yellow Submarine, the huge Infernal turnaround, will grant them 4 kills from Z10.
Yeah, great place. The Pangolier, definitely the MVP of that.
Option of keeping the tier 2, like the previous enchantment, but no, the upgrade. Don't get it upgraded. Yeah, I think that would be a nice in it. But at the very same time, good break coming out as the glimpse back onto SC should secure the kill on the Chen. I don't think there's any kind of reaction that Z10 can commit over here.
What a tanky Chen. Took a while to kill him.
On the other hand, he does have Solar Crest and Drum of Endurance, so... Like, Vampiric is by far my favorite enchantment.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm playing, like, my caster supports. So, I would not mind, like, having it in tier 4 as well, but... Oh, you get cast range and minus 15 mana. Because that's all you get. Boo-hoo, goodbye. Said the RNG god. And, Bottega... Just casually taking on Roshan Nande. There's just no angle to approach here as Yamich at the same time jumping in. Mirage managing to steal the Aegis away from their face. Bottega looking to punish this as they look for the turnaround, but the hand of God, it could keep them alive, or will it? Nande having to face off against Bottega, but it looks like Nande has the high ground. Bottega finally approaching the high ground as well, as he is just 1v3ing over here at the end there. A last Sunder play from Nande will keep him alive, as the Ether Shock and Infernal's interference is just not gonna be enough. The TB makes a statement, and it will be to kill the Medusa.
What a slaughter play. Wow. That was so significant for the fight, getting that Aegis.
If not the Megas, actually, I think they should go Megas.
Yeah, and the Chen is pushing extremely fast as well.
Up
Buybacks.
top. How come the Infernal buyback onto Nande? They go. That's a 1 kill on the TP as they move over onto Mirele as well. Yamich coming in with the interference. He could activate. There it is. He does activate BKB. Goes in for the lasso onto the Pango as the vacuum pulls the Dawn and the Pangolier together. There's a buyback on the Pangolier, but 6 more seconds until we get Bottega back. 2 racks standing. The only thing separating Zero Tenacity from the Megas, but the speed at which Nande disappeared, they are concerned.
Turbid will be sending illusions. It's a hard lineup to defend one single Rex against.
Good lasso pull, Bottega. Stuck inside the Mass Serpent Wards, but don't worry, Nefrit will help out with the vacuum. As Bottega, you need to keep up the right clicks. Amaryllis dying in the chaos. At the very same time, Bottega making a statement. The Static Storm helping him a little. But once again, Nefrit is just such a damn nuisance. Trying to get away with the Outworld staff as 0 mana. Bottega still fighting Nande. Nande will wave, will sunder, and slap you down. Nullified is the Medusa as Bottega will eventually disappear. GG is called. 100 seconds without. Zero Tenacity have done it. 3-0 against Yellow Submarine. They will repeat what happened in the upper bracket between them, and they will clean sweep European Pro League Season 28. What a performance from Z10. This was a joy to watch for sure.
Yeah, they played really well in all 3